Fuck me a little bit. Fuck me a little bit. Fuck. Fuck. For real. For shizzle.
Come a first listen?
Yeah, for shizzle.
From a first listen?
Yeah, for jiggle.
From a first
Yeah,
listen?
for nidum.
You done made this man crazy.
You don't know. Fuck me a little bit. Fuck me a little bit.
But yeah, we're about to do Death Grips, the powers that be, but we're only on part 1 today.
Right.
We're doing part 2 next week.
Yeah.
So we got 8 tracks to do. I know a lot of you say that the On the Moon has their more, I think they're more experimental stuff, whereas Jenny Death is more rock inspired. So I think on...
Well, because of, I'm sorry, York?
Yeah, Bjork...
Sorry if I'm saying it wrong.
Basically, he gave them a lot of his vocals and they sampled it all throughout these first 8 tracks.
Right.
So I'm excited what we're going to hear. Just going to jump into it.
Like we always do.
Yeah, and see how it is compared to Government Plates. Government Plates was different.
Especially with the accompanying music videos.
Yeah, there was some crazy music videos. It was a good experience. I've gone back to it once, but I still didn't really enjoy it overall. I think I just enjoyed certain tracks, but there was like the first few, Birds, one of the last ones. It had its moments. I think it's definitely a grower. It's definitely one that you've got to really pay attention to the lyrics and really understand what their vision.
Doors and windows on. Motion on.
Up my sleeves, up my sleeves, up my sleeves.
Can I join up?
Up my sleeves, up my sleeves, up my sleeves, up my sleeves, up my.
Sounds like you meant it. You're the queen's bitch. On my sleeves I hold you ground with my birch. On my sleeves still my slump, quench my hurts. I'm whirling. Oh, my agony's priceless. I'll take my life anywhere you can slice this. I've always known. If you can't snatch my fetish,
It's like I never wanna know. It's like I never didn't know. It's like I never, I don't know. If I'm so necessary, blank obituary. If I'm so necessary, blank obituary. You got probably cemetery.
This, my terracotta army. This arms me. This owns me. Also, Mr. Ribbon told me. You play highway hocus and much more highway get round me. I get to know who I was. Don't get funny. Who that was? They don't mind your logical. There's no guy in a hospital. Oh, yeah! I should be worried. Oh, yeah! I'm temporary.
This is one track.
This is
Up my sleeves.
anyhow, anywhere, anytime.
Up my sleeves, 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 up my sleeves,
That was Up My Sleeve, the first track
That
off
was
the moon.
super long, super just...
was
They
nearly
stuck
6
with
minutes.
it, they switched it. They stuck with it, switched it, stuck with it, stuck with it.
It was kind of very similar to No Love Deep Web in the terms of structure. Because
You have a good memory. I don't remember any of it.
Because No Love Deep Web had a lot of tracks where they had like one sound and they switched to another sound and they switched back to the other sound. And they kept that throughout the whole album of No Love Deep Web most of the time. And this is kind of very similar.
That's when we noticed it wasn't as chaotic. Is that what we said?
Yeah, No Love Deep Web was less chaotic. This is more chaotic but the same structure.
Right.
So more chaotic in sound, but the structure's very similar. Well, so far, it's the first track.
I like the ending though. I fuck with the ending. I love when they repeat.
Yeah, it works really good with MC Ride. Sorry, I mean JPEG Mafia. I mean, sorry, MC
Sorry,
Ride.
Penny. What?
I think is this JPEG? Is this Penny? Penny on Ride? Same person, same one.
Sorry.
I didn't love it. I like it though. I like the sort of the repentance of the ba 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 ba, and I kind of like the switch up.
I feel like they've done it before, you know.
They've done it before.
You know, I'm not getting anything really new right now.
Yeah. Well, this is the album. They're like, yo, this one's crazy. This did people say this is the most chaotic, or was it Bottomless? It's the most chaotic.
I think Bottomless.
You think Bottomless?
I think
I think
Bottomless.
people said it was the Powers was the most.
Let's keep going, man. It's one track.
Keep going. So it was alright.
It's like one of those dark clubs. You walk in there and it's like. You guys want to drink? Rubbed up.
Cross my palm like blind cross matching. I'm mummified, cotton era filming. Bronze my palm, that all brown. Not really, yo, boy, no amnesia. Oh, mommy, oh, mommy, oh, mommy, don't see why I need hope. See a can't body. Every movement after sudden movement, deja vu, ducky, sucky, sucky, sticky, sucky, touching. So many. Oh, mommy, oh, mommy, oh, mommy, don't see why I need hope. Can't body. Now, Billy, not really. Amnesia. Tsunami feral, kept me rolling other pearls. No hand, sea of pearls buried in frozen Jerry curls. Ah man, Herzog shooting solitaires. Red no hands, that one over shocker glass. Zulu something.
Female vocalist back there.
What do you think about this track, Sandy? What do you think about this track, Sandy?
Well,
Billy, not really.
definitely much more refreshing. Seems like they're going a different direction right now. Experimenting some new things.
And also the fact I said with the first track it was very No Love Deep Web because it switched between two. Totally different this track.
Yep.
It switched up to like I think it was like it was some sort of horn.
We don't
instrument.
even know what the fuck they're using. Who knows?
And then they switched it up again. So they switched it up like 2 different times compared to the 2 times we already knew. So already very different, already trying out a lot of sounds. I'm not sure if I'm liking it, but I'm definitely like enjoying what they're doing with all these sounds and the way that he's using
perfect better. Trying to share lead my people would never. Don't it feel good to drive a bus? People need to get picked up. Pride your uniform and stunt. You do what my people would grunt. Hey, it's a party, come early if they're lonely. Say, hey, kids, say, hey, don't you hold it. Say, hey, kids, say, hey, kids, say, hey, kid, hey, kid, come play dead. Say, hey, kids, say, hey, kids, say, hey, kid, hey, kid, come play dead. What is my people would? I do what my people would. Because my people would. It's only if my people could. How it is my people would. But what are my people for? Your wife has a lovely neck, but what would my people suck? If they would, I could, I guess. John and Shelly are my friend. They know what my people for. They know your wife's sex my cure. No question, I'm sure. Hey, it's a party, come early if you're lonely. Say, hey kid, say, hey kid, say, hey kid, hey kid, come play dead. Say, hey kid, say, hey kid, say, hey kid, hey kid, come play dead.
A bit repetitive, man.
Say, hey kids, hey kids, hey kids!
Bit repetitive for me,
I
man.
wasn't that big on that track. I did like how they did make it a bit different by being a bit minimalistic with the switch up. Like, because normally with the switch ups they go a bit crazy, but it was quite minimalistic.
It was. You expected the beat to drop or something?
Yeah, I was expecting
Right, but
something
it didn't.
bigger.
Didn't.
So, I don't know. It was alright. I wasn't feeling that track too much.
Yeah, let's just keep it going, man.
Keep
I
it
ain't really
rolling?
got nothing to say about it.
Yeah.
It's alright, but it's too
alright.
long, man.
Holy shit! It's called "Have a Sad Come BB."
What's BB?
Baby. But it's spelled BB.
Have a sad come, baby.
So have a sad come, baby.
Fuck. Alright.
Keep that going, bro. I've had this. This isn't very popular.
I enjoyed that, man. I enjoyed the crazy little switch ups. I enjoyed
Yeah.
the little build up and then take it away. Fuck,
Have
I
a
can't-
sad come, baby.
Yeah, I can't really describe it right now.
I enjoyed aspects of it. I think definitely it's the track so far that's had the most instrumentals, which I've enjoyed. I was enjoying their experimentation a lot there, like the do and the robotic voices. I like the sampling of the voice. I don't know, like no song so far has really been like, because most Death Grips albums there's always one or two tracks that really blow me away. Whereas this one there hasn't been one yet. So, but I have to say so far it's probably been the most cohesive Death Grips album I've heard thus far. Because ex-military, Money Store,
It's not a word
Government
we
Plates.
use often with
Well, yeah.
Death Grips.
Like, actually, Government Plates probably was, but like, because you know how normally, like, in most of the stuff I review, they've been similar, but there've been so many different sounds. In this album, all of the sounds are very similar. Because, of course, they're sampling the guy's voice all over this album. So, I don't know. Let's keep it rolling.
Why don't you just fuck me out? Fuck me, I ain't shit, I know it, that ain't shit. man, me like, can't hold shit down. Fuck it, I'm going down. I juice me up, ain't worth shit now. Truth be so. Let's fuck. Just don't touch me. Just don't fuck me. Fuck me out. Why don't you just?
Fuck me out. You ever just seen you all fucked up?
There, one trip, I got you, man, I got it. Fucked up. I gotta come just for you. I gotta come. Get that. Can't hold shit down. Fuck it. Oh, I'm going down. I juice me up. Just don't touch me. Just don't fuck me. Fuck me out. Why don't you just fuck me out?
Fuck me out, but don't touch me.
Jesus. That's heavy. Definitely the most sexually charged track. Like a lot of sexual energy coming out, and it's a very animalistic type of energy.
That's why Death Grips, I think, are very individual in that sort of way, because they do show that animalistic side so heavily.
I like that a lot. I respect that. Not
They don't try and hide it. They don't try and pretend there's something they're not. He's just straight up with it.
right. They're not inhibiting anything that's inside of them. It's everything, and I like that.
Once again, it sort of had the two sides. I had one sort of beat and it switched to the other one. It sort of deviated between the two, between the hook and the verses. I wasn't feeling that track too much though. I like some of the sounds on there, but wasn't anything special for me.
Do we got two more?
Yeah, two more. Next one is Voilà.
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 Oh voilà.
Voilà.
Oh comment ça va? Oh. You talking absolute fucking rubbish.
Why is it running?
My shadow stick, mother. Left, right, up, step right up. Get your crisis right.
Let's try to fuck to this. Baby, I'm about to start escape.
Voila, voila. I can't make you like voila. I make you like voila. Make you make love to voila. Oh, make you place your face with voila.
And it's like, oh shit.
My brother, voila, shadow again. My shadow stick, mother. Left, right, up, step right up. Get your crisis right. Even the brains can't voila. It's your lucky day, my shadow grenades. Voila, aren't you lucky? Fuck my shadow gush. Voila, you were lucky, spin my shadow spam. Voila, my shadow slither, my shadow whisper. Voila, who's voila suits me too well. Don't talk to the hell.
Vele connectate pozilets, pela cole vale monoski, dan contenga peta cosida, pile do ya, no? Voilà. As you can tell, I speak fluent French.
Fluid, but
Fluid butt. Yeah, my butt does have fluids, and that's where I speak from. The butt fluidal chamber.
the
That's
screaming
my
sample is definitely something. I don't know if it's sample. Is something we don't hit too often. I don't remember. That's what stood out to me the most. With the crazy repetition and just crazy, just calculated chaos. Really just fucked me a little bit.
I actually thought that track was pretty interesting.
Interesting is a good word.
I enjoyed the chaos that they've had on there as per used, but that one especially. I like the use of his lyricism on there with his shadow. I thought his lyricism to do with his shadow was very, very unique and quite dark. So, yeah, I quite enjoyed that track. It's probably one of the tracks where I've actually been like, cool, I dig it. We're up to the last track of Nitwits on the Moon.
Nitwits.
Nitwits.
Another club. That's where money is. Dancing girl. What you love, so put $10
Slots, strip my hollers by a yacht. One for all for not denial. Baseless spiff and purified conduct. Ionosphere unlocked. My product, I'm a bullshitter. I'm a shitty stripper. I'm a slur. I'm a bewildered. I'm a fucking downer. I'm a binge dinner. I'm a big dipper, big dipper, big dipper. Silver left to armor, stripped up off kilter armor. That bewildered armor, fucking downer armor, binge dinner armor, big dipper armor.
Excuse me. Hey! What are your name?
It's my pyro flow if I want to afford to be consumed. This fire is my costume.
Track going crazy. Close out, it's like, what do you say? What are we meant to say about this? I'll make you my bitch. I ain't a boy, I'm a bitch. What the fuck was that? Actually kinda dope though. Yeah.
That concludes Niggas on the Moon. Shit.
Why couldn't you say it before?
I could say.
Really cool outro. I think it personally, as far as I've heard, that's their most cohesive work so far. You might disagree a lot, but
No, I disagree.
no, I feel like with using the vocals from Bjork, with the vocals and the way they've used those vocals throughout the whole of those 8 tracks, it just, and there was no interruption. I feel like
I think they transitioned really well
that's the
between
thing. I
tracks.
feel like if we listen to this whole album again without pausing
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
we'd appreciate it and understand it a lot more.
For real. For
Just
shizzle
from,
and
from a
nizzle.
first listen,
Yeah, for shizzle.
from a first listen,
Yeah, for jiggle.
from a first listen.
Yeah, for nizzle.
You done made this man crazy.
You don't know. You
He's getting married now. We decided to get married. We decided to skip the whole like, well, like, fuck it, we're in love. Fuck it, let's just fucking do it. So we're together now.
What you gonna do about
We're
it,
one large entity.
bitch?
Yeah, Big Dipper was I feel like I can't tell if I don't love or like this really on a first listen, but I don't really necessarily hate it because I'm actually really
I definitely don't hate it.
because I'm really intrigued and interested with the sounds I just heard. I feel like because I really haven't heard something like this before, I just don't know how to feel about it.
Well, that's most of Death Grips, let's be real.
I don't know. I feel like after No Love Deep Web, there were sounds in the album I was very familiar with, so I was able to like that album a lot straight away. Whereas with like the Money Store, it was harder because there were a lot of sounds I hadn't heard before. That's why I deeply didn't really like JPEG's album very much because there was so many sounds. I was like, what the fuck is this?
So, don't you mean MC Ride?
Oh, sorry, MC Right, yeah. The disrespect is real. So I actually really want to get back into this album sometime soon, front to back, no pauses, and see how I really dig it then. Because at the moment, I honestly don't know how to feel about it. I don't have a feeling about this album. I like some of the lyrics which I picked up. I like some of the samples of the voices, but other than that, I don't know how to fucking feel. All I know is that my man Sandy went crazy.
I'm indifferent right now. The end. Jungle Beats.
Jungle Beats.
See ya.
Okay. That's
Your cadence is sloppy. can't break me, I got me. Your grapes think I'm lofty. Your lady like lollipop tramp. I'm pet chicken boot. God damn, I'm so sick of you. I despise that shit. Never align me with 5 feet of mommy, but don't be saltine when I call you by the bitch. Shit.